I'm ready.
All right, man. So what's up, man? I got everybody inside here already. So we're gonna start off, man, with your fight. This past weekend, it was a good ass fight, man. I know you've
Yeah,
been out the ring for a minute too, and you taking another undefeated challenger, and shit, it was a great fight. What were your
yeah.
thoughts about it?
I've been out the ring for mad long, like a year and 3 months. And we were supposed to fight couple good name guys, but they kept on pulling off.
Okay,
They kept
okay,
on pulling off, and then like I even talked to the manager. I'm like, it's been a year and 3 months. You think we'll get like a little tune up or something?
yeah,
And they told me straight up, Top Rank doesn't want to do no more tune ups. He just want the guys to fight big names, and whoever wins stays. Whoever lose, they just gonna kick them out.
yeah. But, hey, there's a lot of fighters that fucking fight tune-ups. They with Top Rank, but how come they don't want to let you do it? I just don't get that. Since you've been out the ring hella long and shit.
Yeah, I mean, like basically the whole card was full of tune-up fights. So if you look at it,
That's what I'm saying. The whole quarter was, man.
but
But
it's been like that. It's been like that. It's been like that since I first signed with them. It's been tough on me. It's like so Fimo always says, they never give him a fair shake. And
that's
look where
true.
he
That's
got
true.
to. But yeah, we took a big step up. The guy was ranked number 9. I'm over here ranked like 30 or something. He's ranked number 9. He got 2 belts. Came overweight. Um, the guy was active for like 2 months ago at the trailer fight, whatever, won a
Yeah.
belt. So, it was a good guy, 14-0, 8 knockouts. I just feel like I had to prove myself. We took the fight. Something I know nobody would do this after a long layoff. Come back
No,
and get a tough fight like that.
no,
So,
that's facts, bro. That's facts. Fucking you heard him, bro. I thought the ref stopped it. The second time you heard him,
bro,
I thought it was over.
I thought if I was over, if you see the video, I was celebrating, bro. I was running with my hand up because I know he was hurt out the ropes, but I'm swinging. Like, if you stopping me from swinging and he's not on the floor, that means the fight's over.
That's what I thought, man. He was out on his feet.
He was out.
Hey,
And
that
then he
shit was
came up.
smooth though. I ain't gonna lie. That uppercut, that shit was
Bro, I don't
smooth.
even. I just seen it coming because he turned southpaw on me. So I'm like, wait, what? Boom. And then when I move, he's stuck. So I'm swinging. The ref steps in, goes like this. He goes
Yeah.
like this. So I thought it was over. But then I guess he was telling me to go to the neutral corner instead of saying it was over. So I'm like, what the fuck? But for those saying that I lost the fight, how you lose a fight? If I drop the kid twice in an 8-round fight, that's already, I secured a draw already.
Yeah, that's
Once we drop
facts.
a fight, because that's 2 10-8 rounds.
That's facts. Hey, some
So I
people
don't
don't
know
know how to,
how. I don't know how a judge see me lose though.
Yeah, I don't know how
One of the
many people don't
judges,
know how to score, knockdowns and shit.
one of the judges put that I was the one that got dropped.
Oh yeah, they got it fucked up.
He came to the back and told me after the fight.
Yeah. Damn.
He put that I got dropped, bro. And that happened to me in Vegas before too. When I fought another undefeated guy, they put that I was the one that got dropped, and I didn't get dropped. And
Man.
then I was like, I dropped him twice. I secured a draw already. So you telling me out of the 8 rounds, I didn't win not one more round to win the fight?
Yeah,
Not
nah.
one.
Yeah, now there's some clowns there and here and shit. But anyways, man,
Nah, it comes with it, bro. It comes
yeah,
with
it
it.
comes with territory, man.
I'm
Hey,
not
as long
mad.
as they're talking about you, bro, that's all that matters, bro.
Yeah, that's what it matters.
They got to
And
keep your name relevant and shit.
yeah,
You
that's
got to
all
take
that
the good
matters.
with the bad with the good. That's how I take it on my page. I got hella haters too, but we don't give a fuck, man. As long as
We
they
really don't give a
comment, like
fuck.
and
Let
shit,
them
I'm
niggas
okay
block
with
us
it.
and that's it. Let them niggas block us and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nah, but fucking your brother did his thing too though, man. He fought a shot taller guy too. That Mexican was durable
Yeah,
and shit.
he fought an undefeated guy.
That's what I'm saying. See, not a lot of motherfuckers coming up or fighting these type of fighters.
Nah, and the guy has draws. The guy had 2 wins, 2 draws, and them 2 draws were against good guys. He had a draw with Biggie. Biggie.
Yeah.
He had a draw with Biggie and stuff. Jimmy did good with him.
Yeah. So would you be down for a rematch with the kid? The
I
kid you just
told him
fought.
as soon as the fight was over, I told him what's up with the rematch.
Yeah.
And he said, if it ain't no good money or there's no title on it, why should we fight?
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
y'all gotta get paid because that was
it makes
one of the
sense, yeah,
most
because
entertaining fights, out of that night.
everybody was telling me it was the best fight of the night.
That's what I'm saying. It was, to me, it was the best fight too. It was the most entertaining. There was, fucking both of y'all were landing and shit. Two undefeated guys going at it. It don't get no better than that.
Yeah,
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so he told me straight up, he said, if there's no money, no titles, we're just not gonna do it. So I'm like, all right, you got a point. You really do got a point,
Yeah.
Just go ahead. And I told him just like that. See you in the future.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fucking I know there's fights coming up, man. What do you think about Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor? That's gonna be a good one. They're fighting for all the belts.
I feel like I want Jose Ramirez to win.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah.
I say it's gonna be a tough fight because I seen a fight with Ramirez and Zapata, I think his name is.
Yeah, Zapata.
And it was a close fight, and he was southpaw.
Yeah.
And then Josh Taylor being southpaw, I feel like it's gonna make it a closer fight. But
yeah.
I want Jose to win for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So also we got Andy Reeves and Chris Arreola.
I think that's gonna be a knockout fight for
Okay.
Andy Reeves. Like I said, I think it's a tune-up fight for him. To be
Yeah,
honest,
it is. That's what I'm thinking too.
mix.
I mean, Chris Arreola is already 40 years old. He's already on his way out and shit. But I want to talk to you about what do you think about mental health? There's a lot of fighters that go through it. I know Ryan and stuff. I mean, a lot of people saying that he used that as an excuse. What do you feel about it?
It's shit that fighters go through and people don't know about it, bro. It's a lot of shit we go through. Then y'all, the fans, like the people just watching the fights, don't see. We have to train for months, lose all the weight we gotta lose, stay focused, leave our family, deal with our own problems, because we still got stuff to do. We have to pay bills. We have to pay everything, just like everybody does. Plus, put all that hard work just to perform up there. And then it gets to you, and then you see there's people that read comments and stuff, and they take it personal.
Yeah.
And, it gets to them. It gets to their head, and, people take shit to the heart.
Correct.
So, this. I feel like people just gotta watch out with what they say, what their opinions, and like if you got an opinion, it's cool, but just don't make it public. Make the person like feel like shit.
Yeah.
Because that shit just it can lead to bad things.
Correct. Yeah. Nobody knows what somebody's going through, at that time, place and shit. I mean,
the person. I could be cool right here, right now, and then I hang up the live, and I could be crying in the corner.
Yeah,
about
and
some shit.
I don't know if you've seen that Teofimo interview that he did. I guess he wasn't focused all the way going into the Nakatani fight, and that's why he performed like that, because he was battling problems outside the ring.
Yeah, and he was having problems with his own family and stuff.
Yeah. So
and,
yeah,
boxing. A lot of stuff people don't see. We just regular humans.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's what Teofimo, recognize that, Ryan got to be 100% before, he steps in the ring, because, that's what happened to him. He wasn't at 100, and, that Nakatani fight was pretty close and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like so if he's 100%, I think he'll take him out of there. Cause look what Felix did to him.
Yeah.
I thought Felix was doing good to what happened, but
Yeah, man. So the Loma and Nakatani fight is locked in too, man. I heard that's official.
They fighting?
Yeah, they're fighting. It's official. June 20 something.
June 20. Damn.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen? Winner what? Winner takes the WBO? Like fights for the WBO?
Next or something, because I know Lopez still got it. Lopez, he got that.
Yeah,
title.
I know he got it, but I mean,
they're probably mandatory or something.
They probably gonna do a mandatory fight, yeah. Like winner, yeah. Damn. But I feel like Lopez after this fight gonna just give all the belts and try to go to 140 final.
Yeah, trying to get the winner of Josh and Ramirez.
Yeah, I feel like that's what he's gonna try to do. So they probably will fight for it. If it go, the winner fight for it.
Yeah, because I know Ramirez said he's down to stay at 140 and shit for that Teofimo Lopez fight, because
I know Teofimo fight is what, June 5th.
Yeah, June 5th.
What if right after he vacates all the titles, until if he want to fight for the title. We don't know.
Correct. Yeah, that'll be good.
Because I know Bob ain't gonna want the title to go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. Hell no, he's gonna try to keep it in house.
You want to try to keep whatever titles in the house.
And I mean that could be one of yours, man. Shit, one of those
mean,
titles.
yeah.
Shit.
You gonna see? Because I fight. I'm back in August.
Yeah, you back in August for sure.
Yeah, I'm back in August.
Hell yeah, you gonna try to stay busy this year?
I'm gonna try. That's why I told them straight up. I said, damn, ain't nothing like June, July. They said, yo, bro, everything's booked after June. We have nothing for July. We just have August. So I said, all right, put me in August then. Let's get it. I cannot be outside the ring for too long.
Yeah. So how many fights you want to get? This year. I know August, and you want.
I know we already made through way. At least 2 more, 3 more.
Yeah.
Probably August, and then probably November or December.
You got a specific opponent that's out there that you want to get in the ring with?
I mean, we already fought a ranked number guy.
Yeah.
Ranked number 9 guy. So I don't think we should go for anything less.
Yeah.
Unless nobody wants to take fights or something, because I know a lot of people complain about the money, but it's not really about the money. They probably just don't want to take the fights.
Yeah, that's true.
Because a lot of guys, I was supposed to fight this one guy. I don't want to say names, but he was asking for 150,000, 8-rounder. Like the fuck, my nigga.
Oh yeah. He. That's the way out. That's
you
what
know
it
that
is.
shit. Come on, boy.
That's the way out. He don't want to fight. That's what it is.
Adorno wrote it. I was supposed to fight Comey, but Comey took the fight with that Dominican kid. So
that would have been a good one too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch out for the right hand. That's it.
That's it, man. That man, he got to worry about everything that's gonna be coming his way.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people don't know. Like I was saying, like you could ask the top ranked guys. Coming to the fight, I told them straight up. I said I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
Like for the interviews and shit, of course you're not gonna tell them straight up.
Yeah. You can't. You got
the inside crew know what's up with me. The inside crew knew already what's up. They were just telling me just keep focused and do your best to win. But everybody, man, the people that know what's up.
Yeah. So, what was the fighter that you grew up watching on, man? Like, who was your favorite fighter?
Floyd.
Yeah,
growing up, I just that was my favorite for sure. Cause I was already grown that. I knew more about boxing like that. Cause nowadays older kids know it's crazy. Kids know so much, but back then it wasn't all the social media and stuff that you see who's fighting when and where. You just see the big fights only and that's it.
Correct.
So it was always Floyd. I used to see Cotto a lot like that, but I wasn't really a big fan of Cotto. For Floyd, I used to get nervous if he was a family member type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But right now, my favorite fighter right now is Canelo for sure.
Okay. So he'll be your number one guy, pound for pound?
Yeah, my number one guy right now is Canelo for sure.
Okay. And hey, what keeps you going? Being a fighter. What inspires you?
I mean, of course, now my kid and stuff, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. People say, "Oh, I love the sport, this and that," but we gotta be real, man. We all do this for the money. That's what keeps me going. I wanna make sure my family's straight. I'm straight in life, and I have all the money in the world to feed my family, and just one day just retire, be happy, and never work again.
Okay.
That's what really keeps me going.
Yeah. So if you could have one dream fight, who would it be against? Past or present?
One dream. I want to fight Floyd.
Floyd?
Yeah, I'll fight Floyd.
Get the bag?
I just said it.
You gotta get the bag, man.
I just said it, bro.
Yeah.
Or I could fight Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, man. Hey, talk about Jake Paul. Hey, what do you think about these YouTubers, man, coming in boxing?
I think it's fucked up. It's cool. I just think it's fucked up how they get paid more than the actual boxer.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. They getting paid more than a boxer that really bust their ass since they was kids, going to all these tournaments, doing all these nationals, winning all these nationals. all the sacrifice you gotta do, bro, as an amateur boxer to then become pro, and then you over here giving more money to a YouTuber that just started boxing and is doing this shit all crazy. I already want to do it, and they winning more money than an actual boxer. That's what I don't agree with.
Yeah, and I just don't agree. You know, a YouTuber headlining and you know making like being the main card, the main whatever main fight. You know, because they had Regis on the co-main event and shit.
I know, like
And I
they
just don't
treating
agree with
them
that shit,
bad, but
man.
I
Yeah,
don't agree. I don't. I get that there's money because I know Rich just got paid like what 900,000 some shit. I've
yeah,
seen.
he got paid. He got a bag.
Like I understand they getting paid because I mean if they throw me a bag, I'll be the co-feature too. Shit,
Yeah,
but those us that we're not the one getting paid. We get mad because of how they treating the real boxers.
okay.
Like of course if they offer me to fight under Jake Paul's card, whatever, I'm gonna accept it, of course. But those that don't that are not in the fight, those are the ones that open their eyes and be like, damn, these niggas really took the fight and look under Jake's Paul. Damn, that's fucked up.
That's
But you know,
true.
you gotta understand also that there's money. They getting paid like crazy.
Hey, you got to
And you
get the
know,
bag right.
900,000 against that Ivan kid, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, what do you thought about that fucking performance, man?
I didn't understand shit. I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah, that shit was bad, man. I was like, what the fuck? Yes,
I
all
don't.
bad.
Yeah. I feel
But
like
hey,
he was just
what do you
looking
want
for
to
a
be
way out.
remembered? Hey, what do you want to be remembered? You know, after your boxing career is over.
You know, I just want to be remembered as one of the guys that, you know, every time they stepped in the ring, they just gave it his all. You know, goes to war. I like to get hit, bro. I like that shit. I like just getting hit, just throwing punches, getting hit. Like I like the crowd, enjoy my fights. You know,
Yeah,
like
so you basically like giving the crowd, entertaining
I'm
ass
a crowd
fights, man.
entertainment. You know, it's like I let the crowd get to me.
Yeah.
Like if the crowd's screaming and I'm getting punched on, I'm like, yeah, come on, let's get it my turn. No matter
Yeah,
what,
but when it's your
then
turn,
my whole game plan just goes out the window.
but when it's your turn, man, once you crack him, it could be over, man. It could be over
That's what I'm
any
saying.
time.
That's why a lot of people was like happy with me and stuff. You know, like damn, that shit was crazy. The whole fight was crazy. But you know, I just want to be known as one of those that Joseph's fighting. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. You know, Joseph's fighting. You know, I want to be one of those.
Yeah. And hey, if you weren't doing boxing, what would you be doing?
I think I'll be in school to be honest, because I really like. I always wanted to be an architect.
Okay.
I like math. I like designing stuff and stuff. So I always want to be an architect. But ever since I found out that you get paid with this boxing shit, I stopped it. Just to improve.
Okay. Okay.
But I'll
And
for sure be an architect.
man, what besides boxing, what other sports you like, to do, to play or to watch,
My favorite sports is baseball. That's
baseball?
my number one sport. That's my favorite sport. I just started late in it. And once I found out you got to go to school, college, all that bullshit, I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. Boxing is the one. That's it.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah, I like my favorite sport is baseball. I don't play it much because it's hard to like play it. Just wake up and go play baseball. But the sport that I most play other than the training stuff, boxing is basketball.
okay. So you a hooper?
I could play. I'll defend myself. I could play.
Okay.
Like I could
Okay.
definitely play. I ain't gonna tell you, yeah, I'm super nice. Like, but my shots gonna win in a good day.
No, good day. You have good bad days. Everybody got those days,
Yeah,
man.
it be days, I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna throw the ball no more.
Yeah. And what's your baseball team, man?
Red Sox.
Red Sox. All
I
right.
love the
All right.
Red Sox.
All right. Um,
I'm gonna get their logo tatted.
how long have you been a fan?
Ever since I started playing baseball, bro.
Damn.
Years. Like basketball, it's the Celtics,
Celtics. All right.
Boston, everything, Patriots.
Cool. Cool, man. And then let me see. Your brother, he's gonna fight in August too. He's looking to come back
To
in
be
August.
honest, I don't know, but I hope not because I don't like us fighting together. It just feels weird as fuck.
Why? Because you be focused on his fight, huh? Or something, or how? Because
Yeah, and it's
I know you
like,
were locked in. He was fighting, and you were like, getting ready.
That's what I'm saying. It's worse because the nerves get to you even more, and then you have your own nerves plus your brother's nerves, and it's like it gets to me even more. Like after his fight, like all the nerves left, and I was just like relaxed. I wasn't even like to warm up. I had to warm up like 30 minutes before the fight because I wasn't even sweating because I was so relaxed after that. Like all my nerves like boom shut down, and I got like tired and lazy.
Okay. So yeah, you wouldn't want to fight on the same card no more? Just
Nah,
that
no more.
Okay.
No more. Just feels weird.
Yeah. So what fights are you looking forward to watch as a boxing fan? You know.
I'm looking forward for that Gervonta and what's this guy name?
Barrios.
Rio
Yeah,
Barrios.
Barrios. Yeah.
What way they fighting at? Because I know Barrios fights at 140.
140. I mean, yeah, but they're fight. I'm interested in that fight, but it's also that they're fighting for second belt and shit. I mean, they're selling the fight.
I don't know what's really going on. I just want to know how the fuck, what weight they gonna fight at? Because I know Tank
Yeah,
fought at
140.
130.
140. They're fighting
So
for the
at 140.
Yeah, for the WBA regular belt.
That's the belt that Barrios got.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, so they're fighting for that
So he
belt.
fighting at 140. So that means if he wins, he's a 3-time world champion.
Yeah, but we know who got the WBA. Josh
yeah.
Taylor. Yeah, he'll be a three division world champ.
3 division, 4-time, right? I
Yeah,
think.
3 division, 4-time. Yeah.
Damn.
And who you got on that fight?
Tank.
Same here. I mean, I don't know. What's up, my boy Jeremy, man? What's popping? Man, say what's up to the fans, man.
Yo, what's good, Chi? I won.
He won, man. Put a hell of performance.
I won with a jab. I won through the jab.
Hey, you did
Niggas
your
got
thing,
cracked
though.
though.
Huh?
I got cracked 2 times.
2 times, man. Hey, you still did your thing. At the end of the day, you still got that W. It's all that matters.
I love you, Joseph. Damn. That's what I like, nigga. Niggas know I be fucking niggas up and getting fucked up at the same time. That's what I like.
8-time nigga, I got 100K on Adorno. You bum ass nigga. What? What the fuck? Niggas fighting in here?
Nah, but yeah, man. So, is there anything else you want to tell everybody?
I want to tell everybody to go follow Lalo's Boxing. He keep it real 100. It don't matter what it is, what you are, who you are. He gonna keep it 100 in his page. Right now we could be live, bro. Right now me and him live cooling. If I'm getting knocked out my next fight, he gonna post that shit. Joseph just got knocked the fuck out, just like that. This nigga don't give a fuck.
No filter, man. Nah.
And that's what is good about it. You don't give a fuck. You just do your job. That's it. Worry about yourself. If you got an idea, you just do it yourself. He was the one that got Andy to fight Anthony Joshua.
That's facts, man. Facts.
This nigga made Anthony Joshua rich and famous and a world champion.
Yeah.
This
That's
nigga
facts,
right here,
man.
bro.
Straight fucking facts.
And it's just crazy. So I'm gonna work with this nigga. He gonna get me rich and famous too.
We gonna get him the right fights over here, man. World title fight.
So everybody go follow my man Lalo's Boxing for sure. And I'll be back in the ring August. So I'm gonna keep putting wars for you guys, bro. That's all's coming. I was off for like a year and a half, whatever. I'm back. So I'm gonna keep getting my rhythm, and I'm gonna come back to that old Joseph you can see. I'm back. Yeah. So let's see. We're gonna go up from here. We ain't no going back down. We're gonna keep going up.
That part, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on the live, bro. It's always love over here, man. It's always gonna be Team Adorno. So let's get it.
Year for year. Fuck the rest. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody keep your head up. Everybody positive vibes. All the negative comments and stuff, bro. Save that, because like Ryan just posted. Us fighters, just people in general go through shit, and y'all don't know what they going through, and y'all can make it worse. So just make sure y'all look out. If you don't things you don't want being done to you, make sure you guys don't do it too.
Facts.
So you know,
Hell yeah.
just be
Hey,
nice,
facts, man. Hey,
man.
make everybody
If
alive,
everybody
man. Make
works
sure y'all
nice, bro, the
follow.
world is a whole different world.
Facts, man. So, hey, I just want everybody to follow my boy Joseph Adorno, man, the future of Boricua, Puerto Rico. And, you know, it's only up from here, man. All right, my guy. I'll
You
catch you
already
later.
know, bro. I appreciate you, bro.